Hello, ninth grade. This video is to help you finish homework from the continuous data in CK12. So this first question, the frequency distribution table of a number of accidents during rush hour shows the frequency between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. is 25. And this means that there are 25 accidents that occurred during this time. And that is true. Here is a group of data, and I would encourage you to get out your notebook to look at this data. What we have is the midpoints of all of our intervals. So this is the mid, but then we have the frequency here. How many? And that is 2, 4, 6, 9, 8, 7, and 4. So this final column we'll have as a product column. And then we'll also have to have a total row, total number of frequencies, and the total of our products. Now, before we move forward, we need to know what is the interval between the mid interval between 12 and 18. And we can see that that is 15, because 12 plus 18 is 30, and then if we divide by 2, we get 15, which is that mid interval. So 15. Zoom in here. So this is 15. So what we're going to do is multiply our values. So this first one we have is 18, 15 times 4, 21 times 6, 27 times 9, 33 times 8, 39 times 7, 45 times 4. Then we need the sum of all of our products. So 18 plus 64 plus 126 plus 243 plus 264 plus 273 plus 180. And we get a total of 1,168. Now, how many total number of students? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus 4. 46 total students. So remember, we take the sum and divide by however many we have, and that will give us the mean. So we need 1168 divided by 46, and we get 25.4. So this is false. And keep going. Okay, this next question says the following table of grouped data represents the number of miles on all 25 cars in a used car lot. So we need the mean number of miles. I am going to slide my notebook up and use the table they have given us. 0, and record the middle of those intervals. So the middle between 0 and 40,000 is 20,000, and then 60,000, and then 100,000, and then 140,000, and then 180,000. And notice all the intervals are increasing by 40,000. And then we have the number of cars. 3, 6, 10, 4, and 2. And then we just need the product. So using our calculator, reduce this part of the screen a little bit. So let's find those products. We know this one is 60,000. This will be 360,000. This will be 1 million. And this will be 560,000. And lastly, 360,000. But remember, we need the total. Like we're adding up all of these miles of cars and dividing by the total number of cars. And there are 25. So 19 plus 6 is 25 cars. We're also told this information to begin with. But then we need the sum of our products. So 60,000 plus 360,000 plus 1,000 plus 560,000 plus 360,000 is 2,340,000. In other words, 2,340,000. And then we divide that by 25. 2,340,000 divided by 25. And we get 93,600 miles on average amongst those 25 cars. We can see right here, that is our first option. The next question is looking at the mean of the age of teachers. So sliding up the notebook, here is the mid-interval of those teachers. If one value is 25, the other is 35, halfway between will be 30, and going down is 40, 50, 60, and then this last one is halfway between 65 and 73. So 65 plus 73 divided by 2 is 69. So this last one is 69, and then the frequency or the number of teachers, 7, 8, 16, 10, and 9. And then we need our product column. So we have 210, 320, 800, 600, and 621. Add all those values together, and we are told we have 50 teachers here. And our adding up all of our totals. We get 2,551 combined years. Then, to find the average, the mean is the sum of all divided by however many we have. 2,551 divided by 50. And we get a mean of 51.02 years. So I would select 51.2. And moving on to the next. Now, a survey was taken in chemistry class regarding the number of siblings. The table shows the data. If the mean of this data is 4.5, then we need to find the value of P. And so what we need to think about is first finishing our table and looking at the mid-intervals. So from 0 to 2, and then 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. Those are our intervals. But the number of siblings, the mid-siblings, I'm just going to use mid and sib as abbreviation. This would be 1 sibling, 3, 5, and 7. And then we have frequencies of 2, 3, P, which we're trying to find, and 5. Now the product, let's find the product of all of our siblings, the mid number of siblings, times their frequencies. So the number of chemistry students that have these number of siblings. 1 times 2, 3 times 3, 5 times P, and then 35. Our frequency would be 5 is 10 plus P. And then when we add up all of our product, we get 11, so that's 46. We have 46 plus 5P. Now remember that the mean is the sum divided by our total number of objects. Well, our sum is 46 plus 5P, and we divide it by 10 plus P, and that will equal our average of 4.5. So now we need to do a little algebra to solve this equation. Consider this a proportion. Cross multiply, and we have 46 plus 5P is equal to 4.5 times 10 plus P. Then 46 plus 5P is equal to 45 plus 4.5P. Now combine your like terms. Minus 46 and subtract 4.5P on both sides. Then If we look here, we have 5p minus 4.5p, which is 0.5p, so half of p is equal to -1. If we divide by half, we get -1/2. Well, they're claiming that the p-value is 12, and that's false. Make sure to check it, and we can see that that is correct. It's not 12, it's -1/2. Now here, we're told that the mean is 43.95. This is number 6. So let's find those mid-intervals. We have 27.5, 32.5, 37.5, 42.5, 47.5, 52.5, 57.5. And then our frequencies, 4, 9, 12, 16, 18, 12, and 5. Find our product. Apologize, I need to slide my paper up. 27.5, 32.5 times 9, 37.5 times 12, 42, and I'll write those numbers down. 110, 292.5, 450, 42.5 times 16, 47.5 times 18, 52.5 times 12, 57.5 times 5. Now finding the sum. 4 plus 9 plus 12 plus 16 plus 18 plus 12 plus 5. That's a total of 76 frequencies. So 76 total objects. And the product is 110 plus 292.5 plus 450 plus 680 plus 855 plus 630 plus 287.5. 3,305. Remember that the mean is the sum divided by however many objects we have. And in this case, the sum is 3,305 divided by 76. And we get 43.5. So I would argue this is false, as long as I did my calculations correctly. So it is true. So likely I made a mistake here. I'd encourage you to find it to make sure you understand why this is true. Now in question number 7, the following table gives the heights of plants in centimeters. If the mean is 72.5, we need to find the value of f. So this will be similar to what we did in the table of number 5 with our siblings. So in number 7, let's find our mid values. Halfway between 55 and 65, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Then we have frequencies 10, F, 11, and 4. Our products would be 670 F, 880, and 360. Adding these all up, we get 25 plus F as the total number of frequencies, but our product would be 1,840 plus 70 F. And again, our mean is the sum divided by the number we have. So we have 1840 plus 70 F, all divided by 25 plus F. And that will be a mean height of 72.5 centimeters. So let's do a little algebra. 1,840 plus 70F is equal to 72.5 times 25 plus F. So 1,840 plus 70F is equal to 1,812.5 plus 72.5 F. So now when we, I apologize, let's zoom out a little bit. When we combine our like terms, subtracting 70F, and then also subtracting 1,812.5, we end up with 27.5 equals 2.5 F. So the final step to find F is to divide by 2.5. And when we divide, we get exactly 11. So there were 11 plants that were between 65 and 75 centimeters in height. Select 11. You see that's correct. Let's keep going. So now the following table shows the weights of children in a class. We need the mean weight. So number 8, let's find the mid-interval values. So that's 35, 45, 55, and 65. And then we have frequencies 7, 6, 8, and 4. And let's find our product. $245, $270, $440, and 260. We have 26 total children. I'm sorry, 25. 12, and then 13 gives us 25. So 25 children, and then adding up all of our products. We get 1,215, and then we divide that by 25. So the mean is equal to the sum divided by the number of children. So we have 1,215 divided by 25, and we get about, or exactly actually, 48.6. Find that answer at the bottom, or it might be different. I think they scrambled the questions or their responses. Let's keep going. So again, our mean of our height of the teachers. So number 9, we need our mid-interval values. So what I would do is add those two up, 152 plus 167, and divide by 2. 159.5, and then the same, 67 plus 182, divide by 2, 174.5. So it looks like it's going up by 25. 182 plus 197, divide by 2, 189.5. I'm sorry, going up by 15. 15, not 25. And 197 plus 212, divide by 2, 204.5. And this last one should be 219.5. 212 plus 227, divide by 2, 219.5. So these are the mid. Our frequencies, or the number of teachers, 6, 17, 12, 2, and 2. And then our product, 159.5 times 6, 174.5 times 17, 189.5 times 12, 204.5 times 2, 219.5 times 2, and then let's find the sum. If we look at our frequency of our teachers, we have 39 teachers. Let's find our sum. And we get 7,045.5. So to find our mean, we take that 7,045.5 and divide by 39. And we get about 180.65. So this is, sorry, my apologies, this is true. To calculate the mean, the midpoints of the classes should be multiplied by the corresponding frequencies of the classes. And that is true. And that's why we've created this product column to keep track of all of those multiplied frequencies and midpoints. In the frequency distribution table, data are grouped into intervals because the specific data are unknown. Exactly. We just know that there are 6 teachers somewhere in this height. Maybe they were 158, maybe they were 165. We don't know. We just know that they're in this range. It is unknown. Oops, I went too far. Oh, no, I did. That's good. Okay, so from here in number 12, to calculate the mean length of pencils, the first step would be, well, this is the first step. We found the midpoint for each interval. The second step would multiply by its corresponding length. Here, let's find the mean, median, and mode. And I would encourage you to use the calculator like we did in class today. So I'm just going to enter in the data. 223, 121, 227, 433, 122, 193, 397, 276, 303, 199, 197, 265, 366, 401, and 222. So we have 15 pieces of data. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Just making sure I've entered in my values correctly. 401, 366, 265, 197, 303. Oh, 197, 199, then 303, 276, 397, 193, 122, 433, 227, 121, 223. Stat, calculate, enter. And we can see that, whoops, and I forgot. I need to calculate my third list. That's where I just put the data in. 263 is the mean. So A and B is not an option. And we can see right here, 263 is the only option that has that mean. Also, if you scroll down in the calculator, we can see the median is 227. And if we subtracted the minimum, 121, and then the maximum, which is 433, 433 minus 121 does give us a range of 312. And if you look at all of the data, neither of those values are repeated. So there is no mode. If the median is 5, what is the value of x? So in 14, we should put our numbers in order. Here's 14, and I'm going to start from the least to the greatest. So 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, and 9. So 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8, and 9. If the median is 5, notice right now we have a median of 5. So that value of x, to maintain it to be a median of 5, would also have to be 5. In this last question, Henry has scores of 88, 76, 97, plus 84, and we want him to have an average. So all 5 of these history scores will have to average to 86. So the total sum of all of his scores needs to be 430. And then with this 5th score and all the other scores, we have 88 plus 76 plus 97 plus 84. We get 345. And so the value of the other score, the 5th score, comes from subtracting. And that will give us a score of 85. So he needs to get a score of 85 to maintain his average of 86. When you are done, make sure to submit from CK12. Thank you.